Do you guys feel like ADCs going into Season 8 are going to be stronger than Season 7, weaker, about the same? How do you feel about the general strength of the class going into Season 8?
I would say it depends on the pressure ADCs and the pressure supports that you can run, or like PCAT was saying earlier, if it's just one of the farming metas where you're just kind of over there trying to hit level 20, trying to get your spike, so then you can come over and do objectives. And it depends on how much pressure matters, which literally just going through this many years of Smite, like the pressure just like goes up, you go to like max pressure, and then it's like, okay, what can we get away with against the max pressure, and then it just goes back down, then it comes back up. So I think we'll be going through that this year. People playing like, I would say like Ymir, Uller, and Duo Lane, trying to like slam jam and just run at your buffs the whole time, and seeing how much action you can actually have over there safely. Yeah, I think it just depends on how effective pressure is through the Duo Lane.
Panda, your thoughts?
I agree with pretty much everything John said. I do think it's a little interesting that they put the Invader's Curse on purple buff now. So, like for instance, Farah and Jake run at purple buff a lot. So those pressure picks are gonna be from experience. Yeah, you guys run at that buff a good bit. I just have Jake Ymir with 17 health pots at that first purple, and you're like, well, what do we do? But that being there will kind of solidify you going straight to lane and whatnot. And I don't really know how like the level 2 power spikes are right now. I've hit level 2 I think almost every time if you did like the red to purple to wave start. So yeah, I think pressure is just gonna be a thing. Like pressure is just always good, right?
Yep. It always comes back to it.
It always is just like, why don't we just go more pressure than they go?
Yep.
Just put them in their tower line and just like steal stuff. But no, I don't really know how strong we'll be throughout the early game. I think losing Hunter's Blessing is actually a big deal. I think it was like one of the biggest items that even made ADCs like really strong from those like 1 through 10. But I feel like around that third item slot, you'll be feeling like pretty good, especially if you're ahead. I just feel like you're just gonna be smacking. If you go like dominance or something third, you're just gonna be in for like a million. You're gonna be healing for a lot. You're gonna feel pretty unstoppable.